I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a look at Batman, issue number 1. Tom King and David Finch are ready to take us on a brand new Batman adventure. What will we find in this newest issue? Well, let's hop on in and find out together, shall we?
Alrighty then, so this comic opens up as so many great Batman stories do, with Batman going to meet Commissioner Gordon on top of the police station. It seems that the GCPD accidentally stumbled into a major sting operation the US government was having with the cult group known as Cobra. That's Cobra with a K for those of you wondering, not to be confused with the G.I. Joe group also known as Cobra. Furthermore, not to be confused with the other snake-worshipping cult, the Sons of the Serpent. The cultists got busted with a bunch of surface-to-air missiles, and they're afraid that one of them is going to be used here in Gotham. And oh, Gordon does so hate it when he's right, because it's at that point a plane gets struck with one of the missiles. The aircraft is going to make landfall in Kane Plaza, killing a bunch of people if Batman can't stop it right away. He puts out a distress call to the Justice League in hopes that maybe Green Lantern or Superman could deal with it. I mean, after all, they're flyers and he's not. Sadly, both are either off-planet or dealing with their own mess right now, which means this is a job for the Dark Knight. Of course, no job is too big or too small for Batman to accomplish, especially not when he has a fully tricked out new Batmobile complete with face on the front. See that? At first I thought he was gonna go all Arkham Knight on me and take the Batmobile off a sick jump with the help of Duke to make it to the plane. No, what he does actually makes a lot more sense. Uses the Batmobile's rocket ejector seat to hit the plane at just the right altitude so he can get on board. Now all these crazy happenings are going on. We see a dead Cobra cultist being stood over by some shadowy figure who talks about time. Who could this guy be? Perhaps a new, more sinister version of the Clock King? Batman goes to work making quick adjustments to the wings, cutting where he needs to and essentially turning the plane into one giant puppet. Gordon and his men are desperately trying to empty out Kane Plaza, but they're not going to be able to do it quick enough, which means Batman is going to have to steer the runaway plane somewhere outside Blackgate Penitentiary. Now, this is all well and good for the people inside the plane. The aircraft will absorb most of the shocks, and because of that, they're going to be fine. Batman, on the other hand, not so much. The resulting shockwaves from the crash, considering that he's on the outside, they're gonna kill him. More than kill him, they're probably gonna turn his bones to dust. But you know what? This is just a danger that Batman is going to have to face. He would happily lay down his life to save the lives of other Gothamites. Before he goes, though, he tells Alfred to play his last will and testament to the boys should they need it, and he even says that if Duke wants to continue his training, he should go ask Dick Grayson for help. With his last words, Batman thanks Alfred for his service and for raising him. He also asks the question, would his parents be proud of him right now? Is this the good death he's been after for so long? But there will be no death today. Batman lands the plane safely, and he himself is saved by two brand new heroes, a man calling himself Gotham and a woman calling herself Gotham Girl. Although they weren't here to save the day. Oh no, they're here to save the city, get this, from Batman himself as the comic ends. Batman number 1 is a heck of an interesting kickoff for this new arc from Tom King. There was really no big villain who needed to be fought, and no one got punched this entire issue. It was just Batman versus a terrible disaster. And honestly, I think it's nice to show that Batman can do good without having to assault the mentally ill in colorful costumes every night. It's also kind of cool to see Batman forced to deal with what is ultimately such a Superman-level problem, a plane falling out of the sky. Superman deals with that stuff all the time in every medium, but for Batman, he really has to push himself to, the absolute limit to do it, but he still gets it done anyway. I also enjoyed Finch's artwork. I know it's an acquired taste for most, but I think he does a good job rendering the costume and the vehicles as well. This comic also opened up a dozen really interesting mysteries now. Who is Gotham and Gotham Girl? Where did they come from? What do they want? Why do they think Batman is evil? What was the cult of Cobra doing in Gotham? Who is this weird shadow guy who seemingly fired the missile? All in all, I got lots of reasons to come back to this one, and I'm sure you do too, which is why I give this issue an 8 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.